Actually, the course was really tough, especially on top of the roof and especially at the downhills. So generally, the whole course was tough. Yes.
Are you satisfied with today's result?
Actually, I'm satisfied with the bronze medal because I was aiming for the gold medal, but what I got, I'm really happy because I gave it all, and that's what I got, and I should be happy about it.
Thank you so much. Do we have some questions from the floor? Anyone who wants the microphone? Yes.
Joshua, I'm wondering, what was your strategy? Did you have any keys that you really wanted to focus on during the race?
Yeah, normally when they ask me this before the race, I won't speak about it, but since now the race is done, I had really prepared for this World Cross Country, and very soon I'll be posting on my Instagram of the trainings that I've been doing because I really believe that it helped me a lot. And the success behind this is because of my manager, Yuri van der Velden, and Coach Adi. Those are my magicians. And I think the training, that I did really helped me a lot because newly it was the morale of having a new track on myself. That one also added some, of course, advantage over it. So it's awesome, and the trick was just to, start slow and finish fast. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, thank you.
What did you better today than 2 years ago?
It's always a funny question when they ask me about my past. 2 years ago, I would say I was even much stronger last year, 2017, compared to this World Cross Country. Realistically, if you can see, I was really a class apart at that time, but now a lot of things have changed between that time and now because I've developed into a senior, and last time I had less experience, I can say, but I was stronger than, I was much stronger last year in 2017 than this year, but what made a difference is that I've grown as a senior. But that time I had less experience. I can say that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Any more questions from the floor? The gentleman over here.
Joshua, hi. Do you feel like a great weight has been lifted off of you with winning today after what happened in 2017?
Yeah. If there was anyone who really wanted this gold medal, it was really me, because I really lost my friend, colleague Geoffrey Kamworor in Kampala, and if there was really anybody who really wanted this gold medal, it was me, and I think I've lived to the expectations. Yeah. Thank you.
Question for Geoffrey. What does it feel like to run a World Cross Country Championships and not finish first? This is the first time you've been beaten at this meet.
Actually, to me, I can say that it was really a tough competition, and you could expect anything to happen. To me, actually, I was aiming for the great position that was to win a gold medal. But I can say I gave it all. I did what I could, and it was unfortunate I didn't win, and I got a bronze medal. And I accept it, and I should congratulate my friend Joshua for winning it. There is always a next time, so I should keep focus and move into the next one.
Yeah. A question for Joshua?
Yeah, of course, please.
Joshua, have you had hills? Are there any hills that you run up that are similar to the ones that were on the course today? Anything that's comparable to the ones you faced?
Yeah, like I told you, I'll be posting a few sessions, maybe when I'm relaxing this evening or maybe in the coming week. I'll be posting, and most of my followers will see what I've been doing. And we happen to have come in we happen to have been born with my brother here, Jacob, in a very hilly place in the eastern part of the country, where you meet, you don't dodge hills, you just have to meet them if you are going for easy run, if you are going for tough sessions, you just have to meet them because that's the nature of our place. And it was really well befitting for this World Cross Country. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. More questions? We have another one here.
For Geoffrey, do you like such courses as you had here today?
Actually, to me, I call it a real cross country, because cross country is all about obstacles and tough course. So to this one, I wasn't expecting such a tough course like this one, but I had to go for it, and I had to expect. We had to expect to run on it. So to me, I call it it was a real cross country.
I think the gentleman over here has a question, please.
Yeah, Joshua, did you know the course was going to be this hilly? Jacob, same for you. I know you guys train on hills in Uganda, but did you know it was this crazy of a course?
Yeah, I remember I came here in 2018 towards the end of the running the fastest time ever in 18 kilometers, when in November, when there was the European Endurance Summit here, and I was invited. So I had the opportunity to look at the course. So I think that one added a lot of, advantage to me, of course. And of course, secondly, being having come from a country, eastern part of the country where it is hilly, so it really worked for us. And Jacob, that was an advantage for us,
Yes, thank you. Any more questions from the floor? Yes, please.
When did you, how did you decide to make your winning move when you made it? Were you trying to be patient? What was the thought process into making that move?
To me, I realized that the goal was possible in the last 3 kilometers. Of course, not the last 2 kilometers. Of course, I realized that I can still be in contention for gold medal, because it wasn't easy for me, a lot of flu and cough. But I had to endure, of course, and I knew that if I am able to still be in condition to stay with the group until the last 1 point something kilometers, then I would be potential winner. So, yeah, that's it.
You said you were sick?
Yeah, I have a problem of flu and cough, in the last 3 days. So, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Any more questions, please? Yes.
Jacob, you were pushing on the last lap. Did you think you could win the race?
First of all, for me, I'm a front runner. I'm the front runner. I don't like running in PI. I was trying to push the pace as maybe other people can go behind. After I say I cannot say, I say no, I was not expecting to medal. For me, it was just a pushing. I was need to be in podium only 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Thank you. Another question here?
For all three of you, was the course more or less painful than you imagined it would be?
It was actually for me, I feel pain in the last 1K. I just feel the legs is tired. Then I started to follow I followed Cheptegei when Cheptegei was going. I just pushed forward.
Same for Joshua.
Yeah, actually I can say the course was really a killer for sure. But it needed people who have tough minds, and of course who have had enough preparation. And luckily, of course, the winners of today, have had a real fighter. So I really have to congratulate my friend Geoffrey Kamworor and my brother Jacob Kiplimo, because the tough ones will still remain. Of course, thank you.
To me, actually, I can say that it's a tough course, it's a killer course, because it was all about hill and downhill. Yeah.
Thank you. One question more.
What does it mean for Uganda to win the team title? Everyone thinks of Kenyans and Ethiopians as good runners, and I mean, Uganda, you guys won the Olympic marathon and stuff, but what does it mean to win the team title?
Yeah, first of all, I'm not sure about the team, but if it is a team goal, then I'm really very grateful. Of course, winning the individual gold and silver for the first time, it really means a lot for us as a country, because all over a long time we have been having Ethiopia and Kenya, and of course it's now a great opportunity that we have learned a lot and we have developed as a country in terms of sports. When Stephen Kiplimo won a gold in London, of course it really gave us a lot of motivation and inspiration. By that time we were still in high school, and we are really thankful to him because he has opened for us the way, and it made us believe in ourselves that we can really do well. Because Kenya and Uganda, we are just like brothers, of course, because we are from the Kalenjin nation, so we learn a lot from each other. Yeah, and of course, leaving that behind, I happen, of course, to have gotten a chance to train with the elite Cheptegei, and my friend here, Geoffrey Kamworor. I was still a junior in Cheptegei, and of course, I learned a lot of things from him and from elite. So that was another advantage, of course. Yeah. Thank you, Geoffrey and the elite.
We have a question here.
Before the race, did you know that Uganda never won individual or no team race in the senior world cross country? Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that, and I really wanted to win it last year, 2017. But luckily and chancely, of course, my brother Jacob won in the juniors. But of course, we still had the deficit of winning in the senior gold medal, and of course the overall title. And that was still left for us to do, and we are so grateful that we have done as a team with Jacob and the rest of the guys. You know, we are grateful and honored as a country. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Do we have any more questions? No? It doesn't seem so. Well, in that case, I think it's time for the group photo. If we could ask